Modified Mondays. Today we are with Mr. Lowell's S4 himself. Say hello to the people at home.
Hello, people at home.
What are we in?
We are in a V9.5 Audi S4.
Alright, and what is done to this car?
Okay, so catalyst downpipe, intake, turbo inlet, intercooler, upgraded intercooler piping, secondary cats are deleted, resonators are deleted, and then I cut out the valves on the mufflers because they were rattling around. It was being hella annoying.
And I know, contrary to popular belief of the folks at home and anyone who's heard of you from Instagram or locally, is this stock turbo?
Yes, it is actually. No one believes me because like it looks kind of wilder than it actually is. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, it's stock turbo, unfortunately. Freaked out because it was suspended. But it worked. You just hear my car screaming at me. But now that the suspension malfunction's up, it won't come up again. So this is the thing with that. This is the thing with that.
Alright.
I read on the forums, one lowering spring, so if it doesn't happen when I don't, if like the suspension malfunction comes up when I don't go over a bump, it's because of the lowering springs.
Alright.
If it comes up when I go over a bump, it's because of the spacers, because the suspension, like the wheels are in a different position, so the car's like, what the fuck is going on? So there's nothing wrong, I promise.
It's not broken.
I promise.
It's supposed to do that. That's normal.
Yeah. If you want to call it that, it's normal for me.
So do you think this is probably the most molested V9.5 S4 in the country?
Most definitely.
So what have you, where are your back seats at?
The back seats are in my front hall closet at my house.
Solid.
Spares in my garage. The only reason, well, I'm going to Impact next week, and I'm taking a passenger seat out. So that's gonna happen. So
you're gonna be, you should see if you can get a Kirky.
In time?
No passenger. That's gonna be kind of wild with one seat in the car.
Yeah. In
your family sedan. Do you think about taking the doors off?
Oh, I'm taking the doors off. The doors are coming off. This car's completely street legal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's got a Bluetooth cat, right?
Yeah, so like, I took it out and then like, I had the catless one and like, I kind of just put the stock one back in.
Oh, yeah, sure. Of course.
Yeah.
So this is basically, I mean, you know, full bolt-on's a very ubiquitous term, but technically this would be full bolt-on, right? Stock turbo, bunch of sporty modifications.
Well, I mean, technically the turbo on this, technically you just bolt the turbo on. You really don't have to like do anything. So like technically it's not. Would upgraded turbo be full bolt-on? Would that be? Yeah, I think it depends on the car.
FBO is like the most general term. Like I use FBO for my car. Actually, I use MBO because I have stock cats. So like. But yeah, we've had a nice theme of vehicles. So we did the supercharged 8 week 1, turbo 4 week 2, and week 3 we're doing the turbo 6. We've got the main cylinder configurations. Now we just got to see about getting maybe a 10 or a 12 on here. Hit it.
Oh, I need brakes. Oh, I need brakes.
Just watch out over here on the left. Sometimes there's a cop will sit there, but clear this, you're good.
This is a nice little area.
Dude, this is where I've been shooting, man. This is it. I swear, these are great roads. Not bad, right?
These roads are pretty nice.
Alright, so when you bought this, so it's integrated engineering tune, right?
Yeah.
E85.
Stage 2.
Stage 2. What else were you comparing it to? What else were you looking at?
So I was looking at M340s, but the wait list was like 2 years, so I was like, no. I was looking at RS3s, but at the time, everything was like 20 to 30K over sticker, and I was just like, I'm not paying that much for an RS3.
That's fair.
And then I was also looking at, like, I looked at C43s. I looked at like a lot. I looked at S5s. I even looked at some S3s. But I knew I wanted an Audi. But I really, like, at the beginning, it was really RS3. And then I kind of just swayed to this because, one, it was cheaper and it was available. Not gonna lie.
So you're only looking at new cars?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I know you made a point, and I just want to see if you still believe this, that you think this is the best sounding, like, commercially available V6?
Yeah, it's in a lot of cars, and like I feel like people just don't really know about it.
Well, this replaced it was the supercharged one, right?
Yeah, so I'm pretty, like, I don't know if this is right, but I'm pretty sure it's like the same motor design, just with a turbo. Obviously, like, they probably did changes to it and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's like generally the same as that V6.
Gotcha. And single hot V turbo, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone thinks it's a twin, and I'm like, no, that's only the RS5s and the RS4s, but we don't get nice stuff around here.
So what else, do you have any other, like, anything else? I know you got intake, you know, basically bolt-ons. Oh yeah, tell the people at home your intake. Tell them the story with this.
Oh, the intake?
Yeah.
Oh, it falls off a lot. A lot. It's CTS Intake. It's meant for the B9s, so this is a B9.5, so like it's the same thing.
Just keep going straight.
It's the same thing, but like it's slightly different. So like the mounting point, like it doesn't hold correctly, and the filter just comes off sometimes. But it sounds way better without the filter, I'm not gonna lie.
So do you know, like, roughly ballpark 60 to 130 what this thing's running?
The lowest I've got was 9.4 with no one in it.
Nice.
But I had a spare.
So a little bit of weight, maybe a 939.
Yeah, probably something around there. I know it's an off-the-shelf map, but I know they keep revising it. So it might even be quicker now because, I'm not gonna lie to you, the thing feels like it's been moving recently.
And anything else you want to do to it? Any other, like, modifications?
So, high-pressure fuel pump. I ordered a high-pressure fuel pump like 2 months ago, but it's coming from Germany because it's an RS5.
We know the Germans always make good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it depends. It depends what era we're talking about.
Oh, sure.
Am I allowed to put that on YouTube?
We'll find out.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll fix it in post if it can't be here.
But yeah, it's coming from Germany, so I ordered it like 2 months ago, and it's said it's shipped, but we'll see. It's probably on some container ship somewhere.
Seized.
Yeah, literally. And I gotta do injectors, so it's either RS5 injectors or you go RS7, RS6 injectors. And then upgraded turbo, obviously. I'd go, so there's 810, there's a 710, there's a pure. I'm not going pure because BMW guys, I know you guys blow those up all the time. So I'm gonna stay away from pures. I'm probably gonna go TTE. And I'll just do the 810 because it's like, what? It's like $20 more and it's bigger. So, more power.
More power, baby. Any final thoughts? Anything else you want to tell the viewers at home about this vehicle?
People don't expect it. No one really expects it to be as fast as it is, even though it's stock turbo.
Well, thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it. Link to the previous videos, and next week I think we're going to do another German car, so stay tuned for that. But appreciate you tuning in, and peace out.